Oh. I just like how much warmer it looks in the background with it on. Otherwise, it's so chilly. I'm eating very stale, very sad nachos. Enjoy that nice crunch. Mmm. That's right, baby. Oh, she's cute today. Tino sent me a photo. I thought about doing the like build my apartment in the Discord, but then if I record it, theoretically, I could edit it into something. Theoretically. Who wants to guess if that happens? Who knows? Maybe someday. Who knows? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm waiting to hear back from the people, the housing people. They put Bree on the lease. Bree is not on the lease. Bree should not be on the lease. Bree does not live in the apartment, the new apartment. Hopefully that doesn't change anything. Hopefully they're still giving me apartment. They should. We'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. God only knows what I'd do without you. Okay, can you go in this window? We're waiting for the Sims to update. There are 150 plus more new fixes. Yay! Congratulations, players who play the game. That sounds really exciting for you. Can't relate. I'm so funny. Ugh. I just can't stand it sometimes. But it's a really slow update. I didn't know there was an update already. I thought it was coming next week. Otherwise, I would have done that before I started streaming. Awkward. Oh, it's not one that gives a timer. It's one that does percentage. Sure you would have. I mean, I would have thought about it. That's the same thing, right? Crunch, crunch, crunch. How are you, Zero? How was work today? All the cheese ended up at the bottom, not on the chips. Mm. Because I went live, you don't have to work tomorrow? So you didn't work because I went live. Got it. Got it. Okay. You had to actually work. Yeah, I'm with you now. The apartment place right? They have like an AI assistant thing. And she keeps messaging me asking if I'm interested in applying for one of the apartments. Bitch! I already did! And I got approved. Leave me alone. No, I couldn't go live yesterday because I was busy passing my driver's test, bitch. Max, you nailed it catching that first before Zero could. Nice job. You used to. Chewing ASMR, yeah. You're welcome. Nothing like listening to someone eat stale nachos. I'm trying to move you guys further back. Look at that streak. Let's go. You're not on this app too much. You're on this app just the amount of perfect time. Just the... This is why I don't stream after therapy. You redeemed it in the first stream back in Ireland. You used to redeem it first back in the day, did you not? %. Almost there. I just want to build house and make pretty. Back in the day, after a while, it was being me. It's not your fault. You're obsessed with me, Zero. It's not your fault. It's okay. We all have one person, at least, that we obsess over. Like JJ, for example. She obsesses over me. They're so stale. Did you guys grow up in an ingredient household? Is what they're called. Where like they didn't buy snacks, so if you want a snack, they'd be like, microwave a tortilla with cheese. 69% Ayo. Oh, I keep forgetting to make my VODs go live. Oops. I ate a lot of toast as a child because we didn't have snacks. You do need to make grilled cheese. I argue. Hi, Amy. Like specifically this one or just in general? Ominous. Ominous cliffhanger. Screaming at me. Do you mean save it in general, like I haven't been saving it, or do you mean specifically this one you need? I lost chat. This one. Okay. Okay. Specifically this one. I got you. I got you. Fair enough. 71%. What are you downloading? Why are we downloading something? Thank you. Thank you. I need to get back in the habit of just making it live at the end of stream. That's what I used to do. I'm always right, Zero. Always. I was stuffing cheese and chips into my mouth. Very stale chips. I bet. 74%! We're so close. I know you want to lick the plate, but cheese is really greasy. I'm worried about that. I'm worried that's a bad idea. Aren't you? Are you a little bit worried? So I have a laundry basket of crap and a bag of crap that Nassim's gonna help me take and donate tomorrow. Dogs do love cheese. That's very true. JJ's tummy, however. JJ's tummy does not like cheese. Alas. Look, I wrote dimensions. Yeah. Yeah. Pop some Addy, everyone. Hey, oh my God. I have to tell you about the driving test. I bribed a police officer. With drugs. My stomach hurts. I can't believe I haven't mentioned this. Oh my God. Oh. I literally hung out with you guys this morning and I forgot to mention it. People ask me how my driver's test went. I keep forgetting to mention it. I bribed a police officer with drugs and $20. It did not work. So, I signed up to do an hour lesson and then the half an hour test afterwards, which is the hack. Because you can sign up to do a half an hour practice test and then your test, but it's a practice test. It's not training. It's not a lesson. Do you see? Difference. Semantics. Gnarly. Thank you for the lurk, Amy. Also, hi, Dino. He was very... What was the word he used? What's the word you use when you're not optimistic? And you're like, just don't care anymore. Not pessimistic. It's a shorter word. No, it's not. It's definitely not that. There were vowels. I think it starts with a P. Apathetic. I also made Tennis help me with a crossword puzzle. I'm pretty sure it was apathetic because there was a P in it. He was hysterical. He had been training children and no, not pissy. Definitely wasn't that because I don't like the word. No, I don't like that. What was I saying? Oh, he's been doing driving lessons and driving tests since 2017. So he's like over it. And like at one point he was like, sorry, I'm so apathetic about it. It's just like, whatever, you know? I just don't care anymore. And I was like, bruh, why are you still in this job? I took my lessons with a driving school called 911 Driving School. It's taught by former cops. Well, mostly. Or like cops part-time who like want to do extra work, which is crazy because a lot of them work over 40 hours a week. Anyway, the whole premise is that they know the laws really well and they know realistically how people drive. And so them teaching you to drive. Anyway, I did it back in high school and then that never happened. So I did it again with them this time. So our driving lesson and we practice. And then he gets to a point where he was like, I mean, like, I think you're fine. Do you want to just like do the test? And then if you fail, we have time to do it again. And I was like, okay, sure. And he was like, okay, during the test, I can't talk to you other than to give you instructions. And I was like, you can't talk to me at all. Up till this point, you'll be shocked. I was yapping. I know, are we crashing? Can you see me? Or is it just my camera frozen? There we go. He just didn't want to talk to me. No, it was actually interesting. Well, my camera's bad again. What's happening? I'll cry. Streamer cries, not clickbait. I think it's because the update's at 80%. It's so close. Okay, it's saying 80%, but it's 8.9 gigabytes out of 16.5 gigabytes. And I'm not great at math, but I'm pretty sure that's just 50%. Hi, Icarus. How are you? We buffering? Okay, well, you just won't get to see my dramatic head shakes or my hand movements. I'm a fucking traffic. Okay. So anyway, he's like, I can't talk at all. And up to this point, yapping. His ex-wife, archaeologist, Hinneman and his ex-wife, chill. I was like, wow, I'm relating so hard to you. Also, is she on LinkedIn? Well, no, because I did half an hour of like practice and we're yapping. And then we were going to start the test, and during the test, not allowed to talk to him. And I was like, well, shit, I forgot to ask if you were a cop, because that's what I like to do. I like to ask them if they were a cop and like how long they were in service, blah, blah, blah. Or like how long they've been. And he just looks at me and he just shrugs. And I was like, no, damn it. So we're doing the test and we're driving in silence, and I go, look, you gotta like, can you like hum? Can you sing? I can't do this. I can't sit in silence, especially during like a stressful situation. And he just shakes his head, and I'm like, all right, then I'm gonna talk. I don't know. I blacked out. Don't know what I talked about. Followed his directions, did it. And then we're starting to head back. It's near the end of the test. And he's like putting down notes. And as I'm driving, I'm like narrating rules that I know I need to do. And then like at one point I make a joke. I was like, do you want to like write that down at the bottom? Like asterisk, she knows this law. And he just shakes his head no at me. And I was like, I mean, I got $20 in my purse. Do you want to? And then I stopped and I was like, are you an active cop? He just stared at me. And then later I was like, don't worry, I took my Adderall for this. I take my Adderall every day anyway, but don't worry, I took it for, do you want some? I have some in my purse. Wait, no, that's illegal. I know it's illegal. That was just a joke. And he just looked at me. And he looked like how he had looked when he was laughing at my bits when he could talk. So I'm choosing to believe he thought I was still funny. He did not accept either bribe. And at the end, we pull into a parking spot and he has me keep the car on. And I was like, are we keeping the car on because I have to retake the test? Did I fail? I still have that $20. And he just looked at me like I was insane. He was like, no, I just want to keep the camera on. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll keep my money then. He just like shook his head at me. But it makes for a great bit. Be like, yeah, I bribed a cop with drugs. To let me pass my driving test. I didn't exchange any goods, but I did pass, so I don't know. Maybe it helped, maybe my personality, he was like, well, I would have accepted if I could. So I'll give her a pass. Cause that's a thing, right? Right? That's a thing. It's the thought that counts. Anyway, so passed my test, had an extra half hour, went to a nearby cafe, got a good dirty chai, ate a vegan pastry, and it didn't taste bad. Very surprised. And then I went home and took a 3-hour nap and woke up to like 8 text messages from different people. And then my harm reduction therapy session got canceled. So we watched the rest of Only Murders, which no one warned me there was an entire episode from the perspective of an evil robot, which I really feel like at this point you guys should be looking out for me. That kind of pissed me off. I'm gonna cancel stream right now. I'm ending because I remember now that I was upset with you guys. By E.T. got, what are you saying? Canceled? You're canceled. Damn it! It's almost done. No lag. Oh, my appointment. No, Brie did not cancel it. The cheese. I see. No, my therapist had a headache, a migraine. I mean, it was eventful. But I think you've already seen the Instagram story, so. There's a follow-up to my pan cleaning. It's on Instagram, if anyone is particularly desperate. I'm just really excited to be done moving. And then seeing her once every 2 weeks will be fine. Thank you for this dirty snowball. Look at how disgusting this is. However, for the time being, I see her too much. Like, for example, apparently she loves plants now. Tried for years to buy plants. She always said that we didn't have space or that they were expensive. We wouldn't take care of them. Apparently, her apartment is a jungle. Her tiny-ass studio apartment has room for a jungle's worth of plants! I'm just tired, you know? Like, every interaction with her just adds in my head to the amount of time I wasted trying to make someone love me. Why didn't you ever clean the pan properly before? Why didn't you clean the mold out of your fucking bathroom? We all have questions. So 90%. I'm just you know, I've decided that the next person I live with needs to be capable of not having. I'm not accepting your friend request. of basic hygiene. Basic hygiene. I've decided, and Julie thinks I might be onto something, because since the cheese has moved into her own apartment, the phrase, "I didn't realize I shed so much," has come up. And apparently she has to sweep her kitchen every other day or so, because it's white and it's obvious that it's dirty. Ew. That's the only reason? Because you can. That's the. So if you couldn't see it, you. Okay. Now it's saying it's 17.3 gigabytes. How did the size of the file increase in the middle of updating? That's sus. It's almost done. And it's just fascinating to me that she can notice how much she's shedding now on her kitchen floor, which is white. But she couldn't notice before the amount of dust and dead skin cells and hair that accumulated on her white sink. I think mayhaps the issue, the situation is not that the surface area is a bright color. I think the difference is you didn't give a shit about what the environment we shared, what condition it was in, because you just didn't want to be there at all. And now you're in a space that you don't have to share with someone you've begun resenting and see as a person that they are not. And all of a sudden you care that your environment stays nice and neat, which I had expressed for years. Hey, as someone who studies architecture and has been an interior design major and studied in part the psychological impact of how our space affects our mood and the way we live and like everything. And you always told me you didn't care, it didn't matter, it didn't, and then all of a sudden it does matter. And I just think maybe the difference is you were unhappy and refused to acknowledge it. And so I am the collateral damage. Cool. Years. We got married 5 years ago. I really think it went downhill really close to that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like COVID specifically. Which is like a thing. There have been a ton of breakups since COVID. But I'm really excited to be in my own space. And that is why we are building it in The Sims. Because I passed my driver's test, which means I get to think about other things. My brain space can go elsewhere. It can do other things. Thank God. I do need to wash my hair. I do have a slight ponytail headache from it. We're gonna ignore it and pretend that I just need more caffeine. When in reality, I probably should drink some water. Boring. So we're gonna chill out to some lo-fi beats. And my mods are gonna work. That's why it's taking a while to like put it. It's because I'm turning the mods back on and then I gotta load in, load out, and load in, load out. I want nothing to do with you right now. We've spent all week together. Yeah. Even when Brie was over yesterday, you still tried to sit on me. I mean, you're downloading that VOD. That's work, kinda. Thanks for doing that. You didn't have to. You never have to. Trying to decide where I want to build. Where would make me happy to build? Let's build over here. It's pretty here. And then, yeah, maybe some basic hygiene. Mercy asked if Cheese was like a messy person. And my instinct was to immediately say no. But while she lived with me, yes. Yes, she was a dirty person. Not messy. Dirty. I'm messy. I've never had mold in my sink. Oh, apparently we got new. Oh, they added an item that had been missing. That's not necessarily new, is it? Okay. Messy and lazy, but mold? Nah, hell nah. Nope. Mm-mm. Like it's not a good look. Oh, they added a greenhouse wall to come with the pack. Oh, interesting. Interesting thing to add. Okay, I did math. It really is closer to like a 3x2 bathroom. But I don't know. Okay, I think we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then this is fireplace. And then this should be 13.5. So if we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is about where I was thinking it would go. Okay. So far, so good. My brother never stops yapping. Maybe that's why you like me. I remind you of your brother. Okay, we have a living room. I think I'm gonna go 5 across for 11.5. I missed the whole bribing a cop story. Oh, that's a shame. Because it was kind of hard to tell in the first place. I don't think I could tell it again and make it as interesting. I'm realizing that the hook is a lot funnier. Womp womp. Lisana, I love you, but not everything's about you. Everything is about me. Really, this should be a half tile. I'm used to you wasting my time. means this entire area. Maybe it does? Does anyone remember what the photo looks like? You all memorized it, right? See, I feel like it means just that would be that. You're a silly goose, Lisana, who should be sleeping. Personally victimized by Rayleigh's stream schedule. I mean, who knows, Amy? Maybe it'll be more Amy friendly when I get a job, because that's gonna have to be a whole thing. I think this, but see, I was also thinking that. So I think this. I think this, which makes this a 3 instead of a 2, which makes this a 4. And then this is that. And then that, which would fill this out. And if that's that, this, it is squarish, I suppose. That looks too fat. I think we have to I think that's a Just do what Lisana does and stream every Saturday at noon. I can't do that. Lisana's streaming then. Okay, and then we need doors. Technically, this is all open. Like that. I mean, it feels wider here than that, but I think that's the best it's gonna get. I feel like anyone who's been here a long time probably remembers. I mean, I don't know how much space I take up in your mind, but assuming you're obsessed with me like you should be, might look familiar. Something I'm not looking forward to is apparently it's like a, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that on stream. Because then it's easier to kidnap me. God, it's really difficult to be safe on stream, y'all. You make it very hard. See, but I think we... Okay, then I have to go with like a 1 tile. That... I made a TikTok of you at the old place? Really? You take up all the space in your brain? Too much? Oh, you guys, stop it! You really know how to make a girl feel good. I don't remember what the doors look like. They look like this, I think. Such a boring front door. Okay, and And then... No, I think we have to make this... Oh my god. Okay. You taking on and off a baseball hat. Oh, yes. That is at the old apartment. I built the floor plan in The Sims. That's what I meant to say, is that you probably recognize, if you've been here too long, you might recognize the floor plan. That's what I meant. Yeah, she never liked that. She said it wasn't very accurate. She said it with a very judgmental face. That looked kind of similar to the judgmental face I was making. I'm just saying. Okay. We need some basic bitch sliding doors. There she is. Basic bitch American sliding door. Look at that. Perfect. It's the right color and everything. Okay. Oh my god. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. But it's okay now, guys, because I'm free. I'm free. This isn't quite the right type of window, but it's the right size. And so I'm always conflicted. To be accurate or not to be accurate? That is the question. I get to decorate the apartment the way I want without taking her into consideration, but it's also the upgraded one. I didn't know it was the upgraded apartment. I didn't even bother looking at floor plans because I'd lived there before. We're breaking free, we're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, we're breaking free. Fucking Christmas songs. Okay, y'all, let's sign my lease. I was waiting for them to update the thingamabobber before I signed it. Please go away. Oh my God. I hate verification bullshit. I don't care if it's important. Aw. The girl I'm emailing with is kind of cute. Anyway. You can't see on stream. Okay, good. Oh, also, I don't have my EA thingy. Also, thank you, EA, for the free content that I use to make this content. Why are you unfollowing me? Not anything, not that Disney era. Jesus. Hi, I would love to sign my lease. This worked on... lease information. Did I sign it? I don't remember signing it. Lemonade Mouth, iconic. Also didn't like Camp Rock. Maybe I did sign already? Doesn't let me put down... Oh, there. The date's up there. Okay. So many words. I have discovered that my downstairs neighbor is the one who's been smoking all the pot that's been leaking into my house. So very excited to move. Why are you asking me to log in? We just did this, though. I thought she was good space CEO. She's evil? Sorry, hold on. It's because, like, the lease offer thing expires, so I just want to make sure that this went through. Mm. Wouldn't it be awkward if I lose the apartment while streaming building the apartment? Yeah, Mercy, we were also millennials. You really like to act like you're so much older than us, and it's amusing to me in a good way, not in a bad way. I just think it's funny. I'm not like you millennials. I'm a different kind of millennial. Okay, I think that's the right window. How much older are you actually though? And 0's 35. So you're not that much older than 0. His birthday is blah blah blah, and he his zip code is blah blah blah, and his social security number is, and just doxing the hell out of you. You're older than 35, but you're younger than 40. And neither way are you special. When did they add this? A 3-tile arch? Stop. Oh my god. Don't mind me. You just really love archways. The fact that I'm discussing it says a lot. I have progressed a lot. Okay. I technically posted my social in someone's chat, so. I'm older than all of you. Hi, Luke. Hi, Rosie. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me light everything up first. Light it up, light it up. Not the geriatric crown. Is that out of like privacy reasons or like anxiety? Just curious. Ow. Oh guys, I think my packing tape showed up. I'm not getting it right now. It's rainy. It is cold. I'm just a girl. You know, considering there were only, I'm like looking at this now, considering there was only 2 windows, it's such a bright and airy apartment. I don't know if this one will be, because this is facing a different direction, but our apartment was always lit up with natural light, which is crazy to think now. Especially since I have like 2 windows just in my office. Damn. I never really noticed that. I hope it's well lit this time. Still, even if it's in a different... Because it's just on the opposite side of the building. So it should still get the same window arc. But, not... What word did I just say? His face would scare vermin away if you were to put a photo of me on the corners of inside and outside of... I refuse to believe that. Window arc is not... That's not a thing. I don't know why I said that. That's not the phrase I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to say... Still in the path of the sun. The sun is still... It's just the other side of the building. Oh. You're right, Mercy. I haven't seen you, but everyone's a harsher critic on themselves than the reality. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every build I'm gonna ask about the window arc. You say something mean about yourself, you have to say 3 good things. They can be superficial. Your regret is that you're not even older? Explain. This is such a pretty color combo. Oh my god. Guys, we gotta build more. I need to get all my shit. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find a fireplace that both matches the shape and color. Which makes me cranky panky. Trying to think which one matches better. I think that one. Here, queer, and alive. I'll take it. Those are 3 good things. Really good at making people leave me. You're not. You're not. Because I'm still here. However, I am. Okay. Let me look up the photos online to know what the floor is. I know that the walls are white. Yes! I don't have to live in beige anymore, you guys. No more beige! So excited to not have beige. Oh my god. And these ones might be the worst. These ones are basically tan. Like, it's bad. No, that's not the one. That's... There's child scream. The child scream. Why child scream? Child, no scream, please. Dear God, stop scream. This is making my eyes hurt. So many fucking photos. Okay, first of all, it looks like they may have widened this. I don't know. No, in the old ones, in the old kitchen, it's this small. In the updated kitchen, it's larger. I am confused. There's like different color floors in all of them. All of them have a different colored floor. This is what the one we lived in looked like. And it had laminate at the front door. All of them have a different toned wood. Some of them are warm. One of them looks like pine. One even looked like walnut. Like, is it just what's on sale at the time? 100%. I bet you it's just what's on, like, what's the cheapest at the time that they upgrade it. Okay, well, that's gonna change things dramatically. Okay, we'll just go. This one is the same floor plan as the one I'm moving into. And if it's an upgraded one, chances are high that I'm looking at mine. So we're just going to use that as our reference point for colors. Why are you whispering about a child screaming? I don't like it. I love my beige walls because it means I don't live in a millennial gray. Girl. I can't take photos in my room without it making me look like yellow. No, Dino. I was reading Dino's comment. Bruh, chill. Okay, so we're gonna assume the one that I'm looking at is the one I'm moving into. It might not be. But only because of the floor. The floor might be wrong. Oh my god, Amy, I feel like you've not lived in yellow apartments long enough. And you just change out the light bulbs for warmer ones. Or you just have boring colored furniture. I know I was muttering! I said because there were children screaming outside. Okay, sometimes you guys treat me like I'm more insane than I actually am, and it's starting to get offensive. Then, Amy, you don't use those lights. You use different lights. This is one of those examples of you guys making things more difficult than they need to be. We're just gonna use the same window. Dear sweet Nick today was trying to help me figure something out. Oh, we were talking about my lamp. And she was like asking so many follow-up questions, and both Cheryl and I are like, girl, it's just, it just needs to get rewired. What material is it? It's just a lamp. So cute. That's what I was gonna say, Lysana. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. I'm gonna have white walls and no one can stop me. I'm so sick. So sick of yellow. Bless her. We love you, Amy. Oh, you're making fun of Nick. We love you, Nick. And Amy. Okay. And then the floors of the one that I'm looking at are that awful yellow. But it's actually a bit warmer than that. It's not that bad. Why? I think I like these the best. I think these are the closest. But there are some of the apartments that are like this color wood. And then there are some that have like this color. And there was one that had this color. So like, I don't know what my color scheme is. Don't ask me. I'm so excited. It looked like some of the bedrooms are still carpeted. So we're just gonna assume it's carpeted. Also, oh my God, they added just normal carpet. Oh, thank God. But if we're all being honest, it's this. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You do that laundry. Get it. Okay, this is not the photo I want. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have to text Bree. Don't sign the lease. She's fixing the guarantor situation, and then you can sign it. Yeah, Bree was actually like helpful yesterday, which was a little disconcerting, if I'm honest with you. It always is. Just a little bit. Like she I hadn't registered my new card for the thing. And she was like, I can set it up. And then she set it up and she was like, do you want me to put it on your Apple Pay? I was like, oh, I mean, I don't know how to do that. And she was like, it's fine. I can just set it up for you. I was like, can you? Do you know how to help? Have you ever assisted before? Do you actually know how that works? Apparently so. Shocking news to me. We're just gonna have to be good enough with that, really. You're just gonna have to, it's just gonna have to be good enough. It's the wrong color, though. What if? Oh no, these are all wood tones. Okay, just kidding. It's just, this should be red. But like a nice red, like a nice natural brick looking red. But we don't have that for some reason. This is the closest looking thing. But this is taller. Gremlin helped voluntarily. Thank you, right? I was shocked. I tried not to express surprise. It was just a very weird day yesterday, okay? A lot went down. I still don't fully understand everything. Is she sick? I don't know. Maybe? I actually don't know which way the door opens it. Okay, opens like that. That's not the right door then. We need a different door. But yeah, so she you got your hair done twice. Do you want to elaborate on that? What? Why? Okay, we'll just use this as the front door. They messed it up the first time. Didn't this happen the last time you went and got your hair done? Why do I feel like this has happened to you before? Left me like a raccoon. You did? Oh, I'm so proud of you. That's terrifying. Okay, where's the picture of the bathroom? It looks like they just put the same laminate in the bathroom too. See, this carpet's warmer than that one. This bedroom has 4. There's just really no... I think that's the color carpet I had before. It has happened before. Okay, so I'm not hallucinating that. Girl, your luck is insane. Insanely bad. I'm so sorry. this one. You have to be 3. Okay, then I'm gonna... Wait. No, that's making it 4. You have to be 3. You were 3. I was just... Well, yes. This feels like too big of a space, but I think it's right. It's the end of the world as you know it. Your sub renewed. That's fun. They fixed it without any costs, and you got a second head massage. Oh! Love a good head massage. Okay. Needs to be taller tile than that. This is fine for you. And this side, but technically not this side. I think I'll just use the whole. We'll just do it for the whole thing. Despite the inaccuracy. Ugh, hate that. Girl's gotta do what she's gotta do sometimes, you know? And sometimes she's trying to make her apartment in The Sims, and she's gotta do what she's gotta do. Now, technically, only the walls in this room are this tall. And the rest of the apartment is short. So I think I should go short, so it's got the same feeling of cozy, you know? I'm not clicking the button until a hype train because I want emotes. Damn, okay. What happens if there's no hype train this month? What are you gonna do? Well, the platform would raise the floor instead of the walls because this part of the room, this part of the house is vaulted ceilings and the rest of the house is not. But the floor is all the same. Do you see what I mean? So, if anything, I would just put more wall up here. Like, let me just go like... Like, that's what we'd have to do. Something like that. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I wanted... It's another reason I wanted the upstairs unit. If I'm being honest. I gotta stop slouching, y'all. It's starting to hurt. Can't remember. There was like a hack. Oh, I think it's using like the actual... Using the actual closet door. What? Is there a favorites tab because I have a mod, or did they finally add a favorites tab? Because how would I... Oh. How would you mark it as a favorite? It must be the mod. It must be the mod. That scared the crap out of me. I was very excited for a moment. Yeah, there's a favorites tab in the inventory. They just still haven't given it to us. The actual Sims. Like a building, sorry, the building. It was one of my favorite things in... The Sims 2 is to make categories. What did you do? Oh, Zane, thank you for the lurk. I hope you are well. I know this can work. You just have to get it exactly right. Ah! Bitch! Okay. I might just make this a half wall instead. Well, no, I like that I have more control over it. It just bothers me that there's glass. It's not that deep, really. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Good night, Lisana. Thanks for popping in before you went off into your slumber. I'll see you next time you come around. Oh, God, I hope this is the kitchen I end up with. It is so cute. I could die. Even if this is way too wide of a representation. No one be that impressed. It's not this big. That's what she said. Excuse me. I did gross. Oh my God, guys. It's an under counter mounted sink. Oh, I need to get rid of my microwave. There's a microwave. Oh my God, I can't believe it's an under. I'm fine. I'm having a totally normal reaction to a kitchen. No, it means when you wipe things off the counter, it goes straight into the sink. There's no ledge that things get stuck on. It's good. The ledge keeps water off the counter. No, it doesn't. What kind of Okay, we clearly use sinks differently because that has never helped me keep the counters dry, ever. This is what it looks like. It is not that nice. This is the fancy stove. That is not what we were receiving. But it is an electric top. Thank God. I don't have to clean under it. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Oh, I could cry. And I might. Oh wait, no, we just discussed this, really. We got electric top. Okay, you know what? I might just use this and then we'll Really, what are you most excited about your new apartment? Well, ask me about the stove situation. Okay, and then what if we... There we go. We paint it black and then you think it is, but it's secretly not. Oh. Well, okay, it's kind of ruining that for me though, isn't it? Can you... You're a normal size, so why can't you... That's what she said. Can you... Oh, I see. You don't want to fit to this because you're fitting to this. Okay, well, what if you weren't stupid, though? It's a crazy idea. Why will you, but not you? Why 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 snap you, but not snap you? Why? Snap you, but not snap you? Why? Okay, I fixed it. It's fine. We're fine now. It's all gonna be okay. Hi, Sketch. Okay, but are you older than Luke? Because Luke says he's the eldest. Last time you were in here, you claimed you were 53. Oh, sorry, 52. There's no way to know if any of you guys are telling the truth, so I'm just gonna take you as your word, because if you're lying on the internet, it means you want to lie for a reason. I won't judge you for that. Oh yeah, the whole Nixon conversation. Okay, this is the closest to what it actually will be, because for some reason we don't have an under counter sink. No one asked if you were 52. We want to know if it's more or less. Absolutely, there's a way to tell if I'm lying. I don't know how much I care if you guys lie about how old you are, you know? It does not have this much space. It really should be this size kitchen. And it's really bothering me that I can't figure out how to make the dimensions do that. What if I did this? It's not really that wide of a gap, but it accomplishes what I want. If Sketch is actually, then he is older than you. Interesting, interesting. The plot thickens. Look, I don't care as long as you guys aren't weird about it. Luke's never been weird about it. Sketch, you're just weird. It's in your name. It's not your fault. What is the LV for? Now you're just using words. You're just using words to show off that you know them. Okay, just pretend that this is not there, you know? Someone reassure me that it's okay. Okay, something I'm very excited about that I did not have when I lived in this apartment. Sketch, I got an apartment. I'm leaving. I'm gonna be free. Oh, wait, we've already discovered that there isn't a cute swatch of this. Okay, it's one of the like silvery ones. I just realized we only have a couple of these where it's got a top and bottom. Oh, divorcee pad, let's fucking go. Okay, it's technically a black fridge, but it's black with the stainless steel, so gray, right? Anyway, it's got one of the things that's like encased around the fridge instead of a gap. God, I'm so excited for this kitchen, man. Maybe I'll cook. Maybe I'll cook. Maybe. I used to bake when I lived here. Like, you know, the kind with food, not the kind that's bad for your lungs. I want one that doesn't have this stuff. No. That's kind of closest. Yeah. Yes. Divorcee pad. I'm very excited. It's the same apartment I used to live in case anyone wants to try to come kidnap me. Again, it's okay, but we have to bring JJ. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I'd rather you not, but I'm really only so fussy these days, you know? Girl's tired. But the Broncos. Avalanche didn't exist. The Rockies. Nuggets. Nuggets? Yeah, see, you're using fake words because you know I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a trick. It's all a lie. Well, the corners have glass. Give me one without glass on the corner. Yeah, like that. Except, why are you the way you are? Why? Why? Why would you do that instead of just doing what I ask you to? Thank you. Now, how many of these did I accidentally place? Cool. But you're the wrong color. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna gold nuggets. We're just going to use these because it's so smooth and shiny when it all matches together. But you have to suspend your disbelief. Suspend it, okay? Suppose I could overlap it like that. I'm confused about... Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, and then we're going to... And that represents the microwave, but it's in the wrong spot. So, never mind. Hold on. What happened? Amy! Whoa! $49 months. Thank you. What a privilege it's been to know you that long. That's crazy. You're getting so old. Oh, wow. These are such pretty cabinets. Why don't I use these more? This is... Really making things too complicated on herself? Say less. Oh, hey. See, you make it just big enough. So it won't clip. But it also... See, now that one's a problem though. Okay, well, if everyone stops looking at it, it's fine. That's what I've learned in life. Stop looking at it. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the trash can. We kept it here before, but it was a tiny trash can. Our trash can was like this big. This big. Teeny tiny. But I'm moving in with like an actual trash now. Probably, I mean, it's not gonna fit perfectly there. It was like here. But I'm gonna put it here because I get to. What are we looking at? Kitchen. Except I need a cabinet here. I have a trash can. Why are you trying to sell me $100 trash can? Why is your trash can $100? How's yours not? I bought mine at Target. Why do you need such a fancy Why do you need such a fancy fucking trash can? It holds trash. Why are you trying to justify this to me? Hi, Mercy. Thank you, Dino. Thank you. Finally, a sane person. Oh, I don't have a metal trash can. Why do you need a fancy metal trash can? It's actually harder to clean the metal ones. The plastic ones are incredibly easy to clean. You just do it in the shower with the we just got ours at Target. Why is your trash can getting dirty? Because it's a trash can. And not to mention dust gathers on the lid. You're not cleaning the lid of your trash can? I don't know why y'all need a bougie trash can, but Amy, where'd you put it? Oh, that's my to-do list. What's on my to-do list? Oh, yeah, the fucking sponsorship we're supposed to be doing? Yeah. Mercy, you're hysterical. Pets can't knock over the metal one. Interesting. Never had an issue with an animal knocking off my trash can. Your comments about the banana are funny. I am amused. Did you use code Asbury Games at checkout? Just asking. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I know already that you're going. Don't yell at me. I keep you around for banana jokes or because I want you to use my code? Who would yell at you? Mercy. Mercy yells at me a lot. And then when I say that, she goes, I'm not yelling at you. Oh, I mean, there are other reasons that I enjoy you as a person, but yes, you being funny is definitely one of them. Zach! It's supposed to be a green bowl. Zach, thank you so much for 26 months. How are you? I'm building my apartment because I passed my driver's test, so now we can be happy. I passed my driving test. I signed a lease for my apartment. Ah! I'm Mexican, I'm naturally loud. Oh my God. They got a picture of one of my close friends deep throating bananas. I don't know why we had to share it, but I'm glad, you know, bonding's important. All right, I'm looking at this ridiculous trash can. $150 for a trash can. Amy, you judged me for the price of my toaster. You judged me for the price of an electrical item. Meanwhile, you're spending $150 on a trash can. Oh, boy. Back when I was picking my appliances for the new apartment, I shared the cute toaster I got that was retro vibes, and you judged me about how expensive it was. Meanwhile, you're out here spending $150 on a fucking trash can. So I'm gonna need you to sit down. Mercy, I yell. That's why we get along. I just don't like it when you yell at me. I'm special. I have special privileges. I am not supposed to be yelled at. Don't be shy. Share it with the class. I'm right. It's a fucking trash can. Girl. Here you go, y'all. Here's her trash can. $150. You paid extra for vibes? We're supposed to be going to Siberia next month. The 2 compartments is intriguing. I won't disagree with you there. But I also just keep my recycling in a box. Actually, I have a bucket and it's easy to clean. And I don't have to use a bag for it. Mercy! The best thing I bought for my apartment? All right, I'm pulling up my toaster. Fucking make fun of my toaster. And that's your fucking trash can? Hell no. This is the toaster I bought that she judged me for. I bought it 3 years ago and it still works. And it doesn't do any, so joke's on you. My toaster is cuter than yours and my trash can is cheaper than yours. Bitch. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale too. So, joke's on you. Yes, Mercy, all of my appliances are from, well, most of my appliances are from the Hayden collection. They are all that color blue. And they all have a vintage vibe. Yes. You judge someone more for a $100 toaster than a $100 trash can? Your toaster was $30 and also cute and also more likely to catch on fire. Very true, Zach. Very true. I didn't do it for compliments, but... Hi. Go away. It's 5 o'clock. There's nothing for you. Toaster is practical. I mean, so is a trash can. Trash can's practical, too. I'm sorry that I don't want to tempt fate with an electrical fire. I've had a friend die in an electrical fire, okay? I don't want to pull that card, but I don't like to fuck around when it comes to fire. Thank you very much. Oh, see, I use my toaster every day. So we also have a difference in priorities, which is valid. I don't understand why you wouldn't use your toaster more. Toasters are great, but I respect you. Unlike the disrespect you're showing me. My only trash can. It's also my only trash can. I don't understand. What do you think the rest of us are doing with our trash cans? Do you think we all have like 6 trash cans sitting around? Yeah, my trash can was not $80. But you guys got metal ones. I think it's based on material. I think that's why there's a price difference. Why is this a choice of topic right now? Why not, Mercy? Mercy, if you can't get with the unhinged conversations that happen in this community, you're not going to be very happy here long term. I know. You have 6 trash cans? What do you have 6 trash cans for? Flexies, I'm not going to Siberia. And I'm confused if there's a joke there or not. I mean, it's slightly unhinged to be arguing about them. I will admit I do have one in the bathroom. I did not consider... I didn't realize that you're walking your pads and tampons all the way to the trash can in the kitchen. Personally. I don't want to do that. Yes, no. I am not going to Siberia next month, but I am moving into my very own apartment. And I'm very excited. But my shower curtain is not pink. Which might surprise some people, but it is not. Are you excited to go to Siberia next month? What's in Siberia? I don't think I've ever considered going to Siberia. We're just gonna do this. Because I can only be so bothered. But I'll add my rain shower. Then I need to remember to uninstall. Very fun puzzle game series you would probably like. Very Nancy Drew. What is? Siberia? I'm so confused with where you all go sometimes. Every time I'm like, we're just gonna have a chill, vibey stream, and then it turns into arguing about trash cans, or Mercy judging us for arguing about trash cans, or... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this wall, even though there should be a wall there, because the washer and dryer go there, and then we can space it out, and then it'll look a little bit better having the wrong spacing. Kind of. I mean, not really. JK, it doesn't, but... Promise unhinged. This is not unhinged. This is very adulting hinged. I made multiple TikTok I made multiple videos on Instagram about how to clean a pan. I don't know what you think. I mean, I don't... Like, girly pop, I don't know what you expected to find here. We can't people think of when they hear the word dildo every single stream. Very true. Very true. However, chat, when you hear the word dildo, what color of dildo just immediately popped into your head? It's been a couple of months since we've done this survey. And don't be like my mother when I asked her this question. She was such a pick-me. It was so annoying. Oh, hey, look, I can even put a water heater. Purple, but red also. Transparent purple, like the translucent purple. Trying to remember where the electrical panel is. I think it's here. Cheeky little stream. Hi, Rin. How are you? Also pink. See, mine's, I think, pink. I think that, like, cliche magenta pink. You fake puked, so I pivoted. I do hate the sound of it being called. Yeah, no, that's, I can't even say it out loud. Vibrator would be a different color. Interesting. I think of the metal ones, the like metallic. Or I remember, oh my God, Girl Scout camp one year. A girl had brought a Cosmo magazine. And there was a section in there about vibrators. And we were all very confused and fascinated by it because we were like 14 and 15. And there was one that was a rubber ducky. And that has never, I've never been able to get rid of that horrible image from my mind. Hi, Rin. Mercy wanted something more unhinged than me talking about cleaning. So Zero was like, why don't we talk about dildos? Apparently. I want to know what this looks like without ruining my Google history. It looks like a rubber duck. It looks like fucking like rubber ducky. You're the one. Like, you make bad times so much fun. Whole new meaning. I don't know what Ernie was up to, but I don't think I want to know. You've never heard... The lipstick one also weirds me out. Yeah, Ren, it's from Sesame Street. And it's not often that y'all make me feel old, but every once in a while, the youngins manage. Youngins manage. You did not watch Sesame Street and you call yourself a liberal? Wow. Remember when the psychotic girl said I was a bad liberal because I caught COVID? I do. Why are we worried about TSA questioning it? Just like seeing your vibrator or dildo? JJ. Girl, you're okay. Ew! Ew! Just tell me you don't support public education. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying, Sketch. JJ wants attention. Everyone make fun of Rin. I'll be right back. If you make fun of me and your birth year starts with 1, I'm not listening. Stop. That is so funny. Hello. Sorry. JJ, try not to, like, destroy anything, okay? Oops. Read the second message, really. Maybe I don't want to read your fucking messages. Have you ever considered that? Like, maybe you post too many messages in my chat. Have you guys ever considered maybe I just want to sit in silence here? No, you only think about yourselves. Have you considered I have ADHD? Have you considered I have ADHD? God, Zero is so funny. Thanks, Zero. Finally, you guys will shut up. Huh, maybe I'll get some work done. Oh, well, that's not fun. The bit barely even lasted before you turned it off. Baby scream. It's awful when they do it all day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Stupid babies. Just kidding. She's so cute. It troubles me. Cannot have baby. Cannot have baby. Cannot have baby. No baby for Rayleigh. No baby for Rayleigh. No baby for Rayleigh. It's gonna last longer. Okay, I don't. My students were born in 2015. They asked me what it was like living with dinosaurs. They also said computers and TVs didn't exist anyway in the 1970s. It's the cool evolutionary trait of cuteness. It's so mean. I'm just a girl. Why are you doing this? That's hysterical, Rin. And I'll have to add that to my list of things to bully old people with. also recently used, I like using my crossword puzzles as an excuse. And I was asking roughly when when cars were invented, and do you remember like when your family transitioned from using horses? But did not get the reaction it deserved. You had nachos. It's National Nacho Day. That's fun! I didn't know! Oh my god, I'm like so cool. I had to tell them to stop with the sacrificing. What are we sacrificing? Maybe they shouldn't stop. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe we should be listening to the younger generations, Rin. Or were you only thinking about yourself? Okay, we're gonna use this mirror because I don't know what other mirror it is. Oh, stop sacrificing them. That's too fancy of a mirror, let's be honest. I'll just use that one. $1 crab ragoon nachos. I'm not trusting a generation I consistently see pick their noses so much they get a nosebleed. Poor babies. Okay, this is almost exactly what the light looks like. That's hysterical. You're so funny, Rin. Oh, I missed you. State testing in April, my grade level team had a tally of how many nosebleeds were caused by nose picking. What's going on here? Oh. Hate that. Oh, that's right. I forgot you live down in Arizona. So does Zane, my cousin. Okay. Progress is being made. Oh, speaking of. Speak of the devil. Ah, little baby. Hi, little baby. Hi, little baby. I love you. I love you. You're so cute. Ah, little baby. Oh my god. Your eyeballs are huge and your tiny little fingies. Ah. I could die. I don't want a baby. I don't want a baby. They scream all day and children are just sticky all the time. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with sticky children. I already have to deal with stinky child, you know? Okay, we need a coat rack of some sort to deal here. What is with that, Rin? That was like my least favorite part of being a camp counselor is the children were always sticky for some reason. You sound like my grandma. Did you get swole for me? If you didn't get swole for me, I don't want to be your grandma. Not the baby smile. God, Zane. She looks so much like you. It's crazy. I want to be an old lady with 50 cats in the future. I need to marry rich. Oh, that would smell so bad. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. We're reaching the point of confusion and like, I don't know what to do. Dean? Oh, Dean. Dean, do you guys want a microwave? Oh, Mercy, you were talking about COVID. I didn't leave my house until 2023. And the first time I got COVID was literally the first week I was in Ireland, 2024. Zero, are you throwing a tanty because you also were talking about COVID and I gave Mercy credit? Oh, she left. Oh. Oh. I see. Oh, Dino, you literally just sent me a photo of your microwave and how cute it is. I also have 2 jars of open peanut butter. You would never throw a tanty. That'd be so awky. I'm not, you're not awky like that. Well, you're a pretty awky person. Let's all be honest. I was pissed. Like, I literally, the first time I leave my home for realsies, not just to work at the bookstore for 8 hours on the weekend, I caught it. See, I hate this because whoa-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, whoa-oh, whoa-oh. Where'd the towel go? Whoa-oh, oopsies. It's just... Hopefully I don't accidentally turn off my stream. Huh. I don't remember getting that paint on it. It's time to clean my keyboard for real, though. I'm all better now. Probably. I don't know. We'll see if it stops working. It's like part of the fun, you know? Least focused stream in a long time. Look how much I've gotten done, Zero. What do you mean least focused? I'm doing great. He knows that too. He's just being a booger butt. God knows I've given him so much attention in the last couple days, and still I am treated thus. Where's an air fryer, guys? What could be an air fryer? This looks closest to my air fryer, to be honest. But I have so many cupboards that aren't going to be used. Oh my God. I can put away appliances that aren't being used. Whew. Oh my God. We virtually didn't talk yesterday, so like we do take some time apart. We talked almost for like 2 hours last night. Okay, so last time we lived here, we kept the like kettle here. It doesn't count. It also, it was part of the reason we had to though, was because of the electrical outlet situation. Allow us to snoop. Okay, so there's an electrical out here. It looks like there might be one on this end. Open image in new tab, please. Yes. Okay, I feel like they added electrical outlets. There were 2 things, actually. This looks just like my Soda Stream. No, I put that in the cabinet when I'm not using it. I need to buy more canisters for it, actually. Okay, but I'm thinking... of putting them in the corner, actually. Oh, was this the wrong cabinet? I thought that was the right cabinet. I did it wrong. If you hear duck sounds, it's... Why aren't you... Oh, it's the wrong cabinet again. It has to be one of these. Cheers. Because I want it to be near the sink. You have to fill it up anyway. You know? You'll figure it out. You've got this. Huzzah. And then I have like a little thingy-mabobber. Well, and see, and that was one reason I was thinking I'd put it over here so I could have a cute little coffee thing. But then it's so close to the sink and the trash and JJ, and I just think it's probably better if I do it over here anyway. Okay. Have one of those for later. This kind of looks like my cup thing, but okay. We have this. We have Pepper the dinosaur. Oh, you won't let me put it on the fridge. Just kidding. Not that. It's the circle one. You'll figure it out. You got it. The one that she has right now, she accidentally closes the openings that spits the food out. And she accidentally opens and closes them as she runs about the house. You'll figure it out. You could. Keep trying. You're a smart cookie. Unfortunately. Very smart. It does not need to be in here, though. She's asking me for help. Bring it to mommy. Bring me the ball. Bring it to me. I'll fix it. Come here. Yeah, I'll fix it. Oh, no, she figured it out. What am I looking? I'm looking for one very specific thing. I don't understand why you have to do this in my room, though. They don't seem to have it in this category. I hate freaking things in their weird categories. Why is that on my pile of clean clothes? I chose to have a dog. I chose to have a dog. I love the dog. I love the dog. And I chose her. I chose her. I did. I chose this life. I need to clean the plunger before I move. Just saying cats are better. Gonna be honest, Rin. My animal doesn't shit inside of my house. Controversial opinion, but I think that's better. Call me crazy, but you shit inside of your house, right? And then I flush. Cats don't flush. Unless you've taught your cats to flush. Did you teach them to flush? Or are they disgusting and just poop in a box that just is in your house? My animal doesn't do that. My animal does it outside of my house. Oh my god, you guys. I forgot we have all like the gaming stuff. Oh my god. I haven't like built my thing since we got this. It's gonna be so cute. Fuck! Here we go. Tofu litter? That's cool. I hate the sound of that. You can get it, have you? Okay, let's find items that we know Rayleigh owns. I mean, I've been doing that with like clutter, but I mean like big pieces of furniture. Oh, hey, I just went through all my board games. There we go. That feels like the most authentic stack. Oh, wait. No, we'll keep them. Because it matters so much. Oh, do you have a better teal version? No, you don't. Bum, 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 bum. Look, it's the same. I have it too. Don't know where it's gonna go. Bit stressed about that, but it's okay. I'll figure it out once I get there. I like when other people have dogs. That's honestly, it seems to be what Bree's problem was. She liked having, she liked access to a dog. She didn't like being the one who took care of the dog. Fucking weirdo, man. Like, sure, sign up to have another animal. And deep down, fucking hate your partner for it. That sounds like a healthy choice to make. That sounds about right. I got rid of the knife block that I had. I had one that looked just like this, actually. I made Bree take it. Because it just would get dusty and gross. And I don't use a bunch of knives to justify it. I use like one knife. So I took the one knife and I made her take the rest. And I'm very excited to not have to deal with a knife block. Really spilling us all the pictures of JJ snuggling on covers. This made me miss my childhood dogs. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. You don't want a knife block? I don't want a knife block, no. I literally own 2 knives. Okay, the broom goes... I guess I put it in here this time. Well, the broom goes in the kitchen. Well, it used to. I don't know if it still will. It used to go behind here, but I don't know if there's room now. Oh, see, no, mine was quite literally like a wood block. It was not very cute. But, I mean, someday when I'm, you know, like a grown-up again, and I don't know, I guess I want more things on my kitchen counter. Right now, I want less things on my kitchen counter. Okay, this is technically a coat rack, okay? I need everyone to pretend this is a coat rack because this is the size of my coat rack. Okay? Okay. The kitchen I'm in right now is just so horrendous. And like literally one of the things I'm most excited about is having my galley kitchen back. I did get rid of the thingy, so it's more of like a bucket, really. For now, we'll do that though. I don't like this one. This music, no, this one's kind of creepy. I have yet to decide which room's my bedroom and which room's the office. I don't remember them adding this item. Oh my god. Neat. I did not remember that being in that pack. Cool. She used that at some point. Plot twist, they're in the same room. I've actually considered that as well. And then having like a living room. Here's the situation, right? I stream. I also have a day bed. I also have my queen size bed. Figuring out the combination of what goes with what and what goes where has been conflicting in my head. Because on one hand, right, I want to have a nice... I do stream. You should come by sometime. I'll say hi. What is this item? Oh. There's so much stuff now that I forget what's in the game and what we have gotten. And I have mixed feelings about that. JJ, are you behaving? Or are you misbehaving? Okay, so let's... Okay. I don't think I'll be able to make it to any. Oh, shit! I forgot! You said Emma was streaming tonight. I'm such a jerk. When does she start? Or has she already? You're in both. Okay. How long is she streaming? Will I be able to surprise raid her? These are my options for bed. I could spray paint my frame black, but I'm... Oh. I can't be expected to know things, okay? I feel like a jerk now. I don't want to end stream yet. Okay, so we have the couch daybed thing. Which honestly is kind of like this shaped, but longer. Oh yeah, didn't I figure this out last time when I was like, why didn't I use this as the daybed? Okay. Get this. You could have cross-promoted. It's Emma. But thank you for taking that into consideration. That's very sweet of you. Didn't we figure out it was like that size? We, didn't I? And like that is roughly the size of the daybed. So I have to put this somewhere. Well, hi, Santa. I just feel like you're coming up with a lot of excuses, Zero. Can I ask why you are Santa? Just out of curiosity? Hi, JJ. This is a very long table. But thank you for 7 months. That's amazing. No, I think it's a 3. Where's the fucking... Where's the table that I want? Where's the table that does the thing that I want? No. 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 It's this one, but the longer one. Is that not a thing? I could have sworn that was a thing. That's a thing. Is it not a thing? Oh my god, I invented a thing, guys. She's an inventor. You guys actively choose to be here. It's baffling. Not even like blackmailing you or anything. This is for why every time. I'm wearing a Santa onesie and another thing. A Santa onesie and a vague other thing. I'm so uncomfortable right now. See, and that sounds sus too. What was it I was looking for? I've been full on distracted now. Okay, let's do that. And then isn't there like a normal square version of the same table, or is there not? I'm so confused. I'm hallucinating tables that I thought exist and they don't. Very worried about this big other thing. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Zach and I are both like, what? What now? Okay, what if we just killed ourselves? Just kidding. That's bad. We're not supposed to do that. Fighting the urge to keep making those. Making packages? Has your body been invaded by the spirit of Santa? Is Santa using your body as a host? Are you okay? Y'all go too dark. That doesn't sound like us at all. How many tables do you think I could look at before I finally... We're just gonna pick this one. Okay. I feel like the desk can't possibly be that long. It's like shorter than this, but longer than the small one. I'm going back to the small one. Okay. Just doing this one. I had to... Oh, no. Not the 3 times. I heard a Christmas song and Santa implanted himself. No, I can't say any of that. I can't say that out loud. No. Absolutely not. It was bad enough what I did say. You won't trick me any further. Ugh. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh. My nose. My nose, it craves to sneeze. Oh, this is what I wanted. It was under desks, guys. Okay, so this is like my craft table, but then I also have the desk that I'm sitting at right now, which is a funky shape. Like it's doesn't have an equivalent. Not really. Keep them civil just for me. And it's hard. This is my desk. Be warned, I've had a few. I appreciate your honesty. And we also have the daybed situation. Yeah, because it's technically this is one desk and then this desk is pushed next to it. But this one sticks out slightly further. Also, ignore a lot of the legs. Honest Abe is your name? That's a lie. No. So right now it's this. It used to be an L. When I was on the other side of the room, it was an L. But what ended up happening, and the reason I changed that, is because we had to shape it like this for the L to exist, like with that gap. And so my mouse would be here, stuff would get pushed over, and I like really couldn't use this entire section. Yes, Zach, yes. Yes. The thing is I don't know. Oh, that's okay. I don't know if I'm using the bedroom as a bedroom or the bedroom as an office or the bedroom as both. That is our current dilemma. I just throw things in corners and hope for the best. I am not that kind of person, and that will not be happening. Now these are my Christmas boxes. Boom, put away. Ooh, an interesting test is gonna come up soon. When Brie and I have to go through all the Christmas stuff. Is she gonna keep the stocking I handmade for her or not? That'll be interesting. So when I streamed at the old apartment, my bed was here. And I was right here. And it said hooray, which backwards was Yaroo. So let me get the other pieces of furniture we've got going on. Yeah, that's what I did because growing up, I had one that was handmade and my mom had one that was handmade. And so when Brie moved in, I was like, well, you moved countries to be here. Here, I made you your own. But it's okay. My next partner is going to see me. I'm going to exist. If you guys were like 3 months old, what would you want for Christmas? I need to get my niece a present. Well, my niece is 3 months old. You should ask her mother. Oh, look, there was one I didn't need to build by hand. And it makes more sense visually. Got her an account. My sister was very complex. Rotary hiffle beads. Two under two when she made mine. Poor woman. That's a lot of babs. Okay. So these are the bookcase situations we have. Okay, and there's got to be a better wall to do this on. We have one tall black one. We have one tall white one. We have one small white one and two black small ones. All of the same brands, all of the same heights. We also, though, have a tall brown one, but it's not the same brand, and it's what I have laying down right now. And it's also not that tall, if we're honest. But it could be vertical if we wanted it to be. One of these I use in my bathroom right now. This one, this white one, I cover. This one's from her office. She doesn't want it. I mean, my goal was to get rid of, what was it, 10? Maybe 3. This one right now is by my door. This one is right there. And then this one's also from her office. Yeah, 3 books is my goal. Do you think it's too high? Should I probably go down to like 1 book? You're probably right. Oh my god, look, it has a ladder. I mean, honestly, these are closer to like this in terms of style, but what I was thinking is that I organize them like by color. So like the black ones are in one room and then the white ones go in the other room type thing. You know? The thing is, actually, I don't hate that here. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. I don't have a problem. I do have another bookcase. Or 2. What is this? Oh, you're too big. Found where your finances went. Girl, you think that I bought these all recently? Some of these books are from when I was a child. And they've been accumulated ever since. So many books. But also, a lot of these aren't full of books. Like, I'm trying to find one that's a good representative. And I'm just not satisfied. Okay, one's basically like this. That's what's next to me right now. It's holding craft supplies. And then there's one. The other one's like that big. And it's actually what I worked on in the Discord this morning. It's got, my great grandfather built it. It's got like board games and I do have tool mod that I could be using if I want to be fussy about the size of this, but this is just more difficult on myself and I tend to prefer that option. Here we go. It's currently what holds all the board games and video games and like the controllers and stuff. And it's in my living room. This is in my office. And then we have all those bookcases too. I don't need to keep them all. I do have a chest as well. Not just the one on my body, but one that it's a love chest. Like like a hope chest. We also have one of these. Like a cedar chest. There we go. That's the word I'm trying to use. Like that big. It's holding the TV right now. We do also have a dresser. When I see me, I'm talking about you and I, chat. Us as a collective, not what's her face. What do you guys call her? Cheese? Not cheese. Okay, we have a dresser that I'm gonna finish the vinyl and it will be fully black. Right now it's just the drawers. So there's a lot of like black furniture. But then there's a lot of white furniture and there's a lot of gray furniture. You're allowed to zone out. You can also leave. Get out of here. Wanted to see, don't we have like an actual, yeah, there we go. I mean, it's not the right style at all, but it's the right proportions. And it's the wrong color. Maybe it's better to just do that. Okay. We have the chest. God damn it! I might have to go back to only being allowed to use sippy cups. It's the second spill in one stream. Oops. I know I can leave. Unfortunately, I decided I like it here 55 minutes ago. Okay, so I have my hope chest, but then we also have JJ's kennel, and I don't know how to represent that. What did I do last time? Really, it just needs to be the right, like, width. So we have the... I'll just straight up use a block of wood. Gone through four... I'm sorry, she's gone through 4 keyboards for streaming? Okay, that's JJ's kennel. Okay. These are the large pieces of furniture we have. Oh fuck, there's also the chair. We don't have to keep the chair. I do have the giant chair. Let's see if last time I tried to make my house. That's the vibes, kind of, not really. These are more the vibes, except also not really. It's round, so I guess that's the vibe. Actually, this honestly is the vibe. Or something like that. I'm gonna save that one. Where did the decorative bottle go? I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Alpha. I don't know where anything's gonna go. Okay, so these are the big pieces of furniture. I can potentially change one of the bookcases, one of the small ones. I can make one of these white, or I can make this one black. I don't think I have enough for 2 of these to be white. This is the one that actually has my books that's behind us. I kind of want to get rid of this dresser or the big ugly dresser, but I also was kind of envisioning the big ugly dresser holding the TV, wherever the TV ends up. And then Mercy judged me for not having the TV up on the wall. And I love the idea of having the TV up on the wall and like building one of these fake frames around it. But I also was living with someone who didn't like vintage vibes, so I was trying to be respectful. Differences in opinion. This is neat. Look, it lights up behind it. I don't know how to hang stuff up on walls. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. Especially when you have a surface you can put it on. So what do I do? Am I allowed to hate? Allowed to hate what? Because my instinct is to want all the brown together, all the white together, and all the black together. Feel free to make the joke you probably want to make. The white stuff all goes with my desk. This can be kind of blocked off because it's just storage and it's it's an accordion door. I can't remember which way it opens and closes though. It's too obvious, it's not fun. Fair. I want to have a nice background. So if I were to put my desk in the living room, I'd probably want it facing this way. And this be behind me. And have these up against the wall. And make it... Excuse me. Just pretend that lines up. But I also really do like having this all in one straight line. It is very satisfying. But I have window here. So if I wanted one straight line, it would have to be against this wall. And then that's what you guys see is there, which is fine. But then what's going on that wall? You do what you love, and if someone who's supposed to love you hates it, fuck them, be happy, enjoy yourself, but responsible. Okay, yes, but like, if you're sharing a space with somebody, they should like it too. So in the communal room, no, I was not going to put a vintage looking picture frame around the TV because that's a very specific style. And she didn't like that. I would do it if it was in my office. I would do whatever I want. But I fear sometimes when we talk about this, you guys just assume, I mean, yeah, I was a pushover for Brie, but some of it is reasonable. Like, her letting me decorate the whole house however I want is not reasonable. You could say it's unreasonable. You weren't broken. That doesn't sound bad. It doesn't mean you're broken. It means you don't care. She did. She's allowed to. Some people care about what the house looks like and some people don't. She did. She just refused to compromise with me. That's the problem. I know the intentions are there, and I know a lot of it's to support me and to validate me. But I also think in relationships, both people need to be heard. And there's a stereotype that guys don't care. So they let their wives do whatever they want. And I think in this situation, it's hard to not just give that default to Brie of like, oh, because we make jokes that she was such a guy, but also guys care about their home too. So my friend Nassim and her husband, they picked stuff out together. So the problem is not that she hated everything I picked out. The problem is she didn't help me. And so I had to guess. But there were things, it was not a guess. It was I knew very well she was not going to like vintage looking television. See, Zach? Yeah, exactly. And I think that's totally valid for you to be upset. As long as you're communicating it. And it sounds like you are. So thank you. Brie wouldn't communicate. She just resented me and never told me until it was too late. I think a ton of guys care more about the other person than if the TV has a cool surrounding or if he showers in a pink room. I'm concerned that that is developed out of the assumption that caring about your space is feminine or like men aren't supposed to care type of situation. That's my concern with that. I love that, Dino. It's a little funny, but it's fun. JJ's kennel has to go somewhere too. I would like it to not be in the same room as my bed. So I think it's only reasonable that JJ goes over here. Alpha, that's you. And then people assume that about husbands. Hi, Hercules. That's why it needs to be a conversation. I don't know why this is making me so grumpy, but it is. Well, no, I know partially why it's making me grumpy. Because she didn't give us a chance to talk about it, to compromise. And then it was used against me as yet one of the many reasons we shouldn't be together is because she wanted to be able to have her own space and I didn't let her. And it's because she was non-committal to anything, so I assumed she didn't care. And apparently the whole time she did, and now she's buying a bed frame. I do think I want to use, if I can't figure out how to use the book, I do think I want to put the book frame, God, fucking can't say the word that I want. The bed frames. No. Bookshelves, bookcases. I can use the small ones in the closet, which actually would be really helpful. Girl has a lot of shoes. And I don't want to keep both dressers. I really would like it to get rid of dressers. And I can use the big black one as storage. You would easily hold all the linens that the other bookcase is using right now. Because this was holding her clothes, and we don't need to anymore. Well, I know. I know that a lot of people don't treat it like the conversation that it should be. And it makes me very sad. And it's a stereotype that guys have horrible spaces and stupid rooms. But I think it's because they're kind of raised to think that it's dumb or something girly. She was shocked to discover I had preferences about interior decorating. See? Yeah. Thank you for sharing that anecdote. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's an assumption that men don't care. And so, I don't know. I assume there's some sort of shame attached to it, whether it's conscious or not. See, I like the idea of taking off the doors and do like curtains. Why would I build furniture if I didn't care about furniture? I wasn't allowed things on the wall and clutter. I hope you let yourself explore that now. I loved hearing my grandpa talk about, like, they added on stuff to the house that they lived in, and then they just built the mother-in-law unit at my aunt's house, and I just loved hearing him talk about, like, the stuff he wanted. And so, like, he was so excited to show me this blue tile specifically that he had gotten for the bathroom. He was just so excited about it, and it was just so wholesome because, I don't know. My thought went there because he woodworker. Be like, yeah, of course artisans are going to have opinions on how things look. They build it. Rustic vintage. Okay, nice. Western, sorry, you didn't say vintage. Western, yep. Words are hard. See, I think I want to take the doors off and do curtains. Big part of that is because these are mirrored, and that kind of freaks me out to see myself when I'm trying to sleep. Girly Pop's not into that lifestyle, all right? I was also thinking I could use one of these bookshelves as like my bedside table. I thought that could be cute. Renovate. I can't wait for Bryce's input. He's good ideas. I don't think I will ever be able to trust that a partner is telling me the truth when they say, I don't care, you pick, ever again. That is some of the trauma I will be carrying with me. And it's kind of funny to me that the idea of the trauma is, no, it's okay. I don't care what the design looks like. Like it's not fear that, oh, they're going to start hanging out more with their friends than me, or like, oh, they're not going to play games with me. No, I'm worried. Okay, and then I'm picturing this at the end of my bed. So if I have a bedroom by itself, it's something like that. But I would also need bookcases. I would probably want to do the dark brown ones, since all the other wood in there would be brown. Probably lay it down the way it is now. You could put something above it. You gotta use your imagination, because it's not sideways. What would it be? It's like, okay, wait, hold on. There, that's to represent the bookcase behind me. I mean, I'd want something tall. Oh my God, I also have my vanity. Can you... Why won't you go on top of it? I mean, it is very chill music today. I lied. I haven't gotten all the... I haven't gotten all my furniture out. Okay, we're gonna use this to represent my vanity that's broken. And then we have my folding table thing, which is an awkward shape. And it's kind of not gonna be a good representation of it in The Sims. Here, we can do that for my vanity. No, it's not that wide though. At least with it broken, you can't commit sin. It's such a dumb joke. Oh. You made me cackle. Okay, we'll just consider it like this. That's the fold out table I have, okay? And then I forgot my lamp. That's something that takes up space. Oh, I also have... I have that lamp. It's right over there. Forgot. Okay, there's not going to be such thing as a good equivalent. So let's do this one because it's a funky shape and so is my lamp. Oh, and I have a tall... See, this is what I mean. I have to get rid of things. There's too much stuff. Basically that. It's basically that. Which is why the other day when we were talking about my stupid broken vanity and Luke was like, but what would you use it for, Rayleigh? Ugh! Punch me in the gut! Ugh! Okay, well, we have it built. I have the big pieces of furniture in here. This is just pretend. This is the bookcase. The big brown one that's behind me. This we have. I also technically have a chair. I'm getting rid of these two things, but I technically still have them for now. And we have, oh, the side table I'm getting rid of too. That is so much work, Hercules. If you like, more power to you, but that is so much, there's so much labor involved in living self-sufficiently. I wanted to figure out how durable the paint needed to be. Oh. Also, I forgot the side table that holds my sewing stuff. No, really, the paint. Stop, that's so funny. This can represent my little teddy bear chair. No, it can't. I hate that. It might be able to go here. I don't remember how tight this is. I mean, it would get banged up. I could also just, I could put it in the bedroom. and not worry about all the different wood tones and stop overthinking it. You're laughing, but my sister used white latex paint on a desk and it just peeled off. I believe you. I'm laughing at myself. Like, what does that say subconsciously in my own brain of like, Rayleigh, do you need to keep it? What would you actually use it for? You know? Okay, so this currently holds like underwear and such, etc. and some pants. I'm considering using it for my craft stuff instead. Because it's like 9 drawers stacked. And then that would be mixing I think this could fit under my desk, which would be really convenient, actually. I pictured the side table over here. I don't know how realistic that actually is. I don't know if it will fit or not. JJ's kennel could also face the other direction. I just rotated a square. That's where we're at, folks. Rayleigh needs to sleep. But then that's weird, you know? So it's kind of like, why bother doing that? And I don't want it here because I don't like how tight that seems it would be. But I also don't want to have just a bunch of black furniture in the corner. If I don't mix it up, it's gonna look silly. Where are you putting the mud room? Right here. Patreon cards might pop off! You're so stupid. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. What I could do, and then I'm ending stream soon because I'm starting to lose it. What I could do is I could put the bulkiest part of the desk, the one that's like the weird part, the weird shape part. And then the rest of it. I could put that in this corner. I could even do the annoying, like, you know, thing where it was kind of an L shape. Even though it was a really annoying shape. Sort of like that. And put the TV on this wall. And then, oh god, the daybed's all one giant object. I don't know how to do this. Oops. No, okay, okay. know how to do that. Just kidding. We're not going to do anything fancy. I turn it. I turn so it faced TV. It would probably appear in the background, but as long as, you know, I mean, it's couch. It's couch bed. It would just mean Julius needs to make their bed every morning. Yeah, Zero, I'm just now starting to. Just now. I think I would want my brown bookcase sideways again. But only because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think I would prefer something tall because these are vaulted ceilings and it would be nice to have height, right? But also I could like put stuff. Because I'm not gonna want to put stuff on this side. There's too much stuff. See, no, but I don't like that that's there. So even then, right, I could do this and then do this. And then I'm here. No, but then all that's in the background. See, and I didn't want that. I don't need to have all the desks together. They can be separate. This holds all my streaming things on its own. It's just kind of convenient. Could do one of these things. And then even put the TV on that wall. Turn this around. God, such a pain in the butt. It's the only thing I have found that like properly can represent the size and shape though of the TV. Or not the TV, sorry, the like daybed thing. The Sims doesn't have a good way to do that all at once. Actually, one of the layouts we did when we first moved in here was very similar to this. Because we had a dining room table. So Bree's desk was back here and the couch was right here and the TV was right here. It's actually kind of funny. That's because you're a man! I mean, this kind of achieves that. I would get rid of... I have a lamp. Maybe I quit streaming just because it's a pain in the ass to figure out a floor plan that allows for it to have a good background. You hate TVs on top of fireplaces. Interesting. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh. What's the point of having a fireplace if your back is to it? I don't disagree with you. Where am I putting my desk then? Since you have all the answers. Just the tall ones. I don't know how much I care to understand. At this point, you're going to show up and it's just going to look exactly like this. No one, nothing put anywhere. A pile of puzzles and craft supplies, unorganized kitchen, and then just tables and bookshelves piled on top of each other. And then I'm worried about JJ getting into the craft supplies, which is why I was considering putting desk in there. That makes the living room my bedroom again. I would end up putting this in there though, because if I want my sibling to be able to have their own room while they're staying here, either the living room or the bed. There's not enough room in here for, well, no, because I was picturing the bed against this wall if I were to do that. And then the desk back exactly where I had the desk 3 years ago. Stop. That would be so funny. You're like, well, we're back, guys. Could you ask her what a 3-month-old needs? Oh, yeah. She sent me a photo. I have a viewer asking what they should buy their 3-month-old niece. What do you suggest? Let's ask a mom of 2 with a newborn that's about 3 months old. Maybe 2? I don't actually know how old she is because I am a horrible cousin. Would the bed not fit in the wall in the corner with the bed frame too? Are you talking about this one? And just like, fucking, why can't you just have the materials be the size I need? Hi, Zane. I don't disagree. They are cozy. I have trauma because anytime our bed has been shoved in the corner, I was forced to sleep in the corner and I would get stuck between the wall. Zane, Alpha needs to get something for his 3-month-old niece. He's wondering if you have suggestions. As someone with baby and older baby. Okay, I'm... Oh, it helps if you like close out the game, really, not just save. This helps visualize things, at least. I took the measurements from the online measurements. I would love to get rid of more of the items of furniture, because that just seems ridiculous for one person. I don't know if I can get rid of bookshelves, though. That feels sacrilege. Although, if I get rid of the bookshelves, I can keep the shelves, because my bookshelf here doesn't have enough shelves. Shelves? I would have to cover them in vinyl because they're black shelves. And this bookshelf's a white bookshelf. This is why I'm grateful I have 2 weeks to move in. And I have 2 weeks to pack and get rid of things before those 2 weeks. But in like 3 weeks, guys, or at least 2, maybe 2.5, I will be sleeping in a different apartment, and I'm very excited for that. New apartment! I just have to get rid of crap and get Brie to empty out her fucking office and to do the fucking cleaning that she needs to fucking do. I'm not fucking doing it for her. Fucker. Well, you can just throw my pillow away then. I don't want it. I'm not throwing away your pillow! It's hers! She needs to do it! Wow, I don't remember the pan being so silver. Fuck! Wasted so much time. Oh, so much time of my life. For what? Well, at least I have discovered I get a cute updated apartment instead of the icky one I thought was going to happen, which I was fine with. But this just feels like the universe kind of, you know, giving me a little smooch on the forehead. Being like, there, little one. Don't cry too hard. I think she needs to end stream before she breaks another piece of furniture to move. We're going to go raid Mercy because that's where I'm going to end up anyway. Because I assume Zero is joining. And it sounds like Tennis is playing too. So we're just going to go there. Not that that's a bad thing. Don't tell her I said this like this, because she'll be like, wow, it was a bad thing to... And I'm too tired. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to go back to the Nancy Drew game. Back to our regular programming. Thanks for hanging out with me. This morning, and now, and Monday, and Tuesday, and I'm back tomorrow. I don't have problems. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, let's not spin the chair around, silly. So instead of a card, use kids' books and sign it. Say no! Should we watch our friends play Fortnite? Yeah? And yell at them if they're losers. Yeah. Her tail started wagging. That's my girl. That's my girl. I did. You're a dork. I have to actually do the raid buttons. I forgot that part. Hope you're feeling better. All right. Oh, there she is. She's there. Both of them. Zero, thanks for not having a life so that there's always someone to give me company. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Haven't even clicked the right buttons yet, dude. I mean, now I have. We're gonna go raid my friend Mercy. We're gonna do that. She is playing Fortnite with Tennis and her friend Sticky, and I assume Zero in a minute. Goodbye now. Goodbye now.